Hello everybody and welcome back to Baling Farms. So you might have noticed we're not in Chipping Norton today. This is Calmsden. It's a new map I'm trying. Wanted to play it for a while, so I thought we'd give it a go. We're still going to be playing the Diddly Squat map, but we're going to do every other night now. So one night we'll play this one night we'll play Diddly, and we'll run them together. So let me show you around the farm. The other thing to note with this series is we're going to do old/vintage vehicles. So we've got an old style mower. We've got this beautiful Renault 145 turbo. Beautiful tractor. Very nice interior. Got a Hasha seeder, so that will be putting all our crops in for us for the time being. We've also got a beautiful David Brown 996. Absolutely love these things. Fully spec'd out, as you can see. She's got radio. What more do you need out of a tractor? We've got a 15-metre boom sprayer. Nothing fancy, just an old school boom sprayer. Our little 2-metre tether. Looking beautiful. We have another David Brown. It's a 1690. I think this is our highest horsepower tractor on the farm, and I think it's about 96 horsepower. And then this little, it's classed as a cultivator, looks more like an arrow to me, but hey ho, we'll see how it goes. We've got this Massey Ferguson 850 combine. Look at that brand new seat. She's a beaut. Very nice combine. Can't wait to give it a try. Around this side we've got a bale trailer. Because we love dolly trailers so much, I thought let's have another dolly trailer. Got this beautiful big shed here. Don't even know what this is. Barley. Granola. Obviously these are just game props, another barley bags, wheat bags. But very nice decoration. The electrical panel. I think she's proper out of date, but back in the day where these tractors were new, this was probably the best electrical setup you could have. So over here we have a trailer, 8,000 litre tipper trailer, the Massey's combine head. I believe it's, I want to say it's 6 metres, but I'll have to check on that. Set of tines, a bucket, and this beautiful John Deere 3400. We've also got this very old school looking Windrowing. We will be using this tonight. So around the other side, open the shed, we've got a nice grain storage shed. This must be where our silo is for all our crops, and I presume we can dump, say, sugar beet in here or anything we're doing this side. In here Oh, we have our vehicle servicing station. A new tyre for my David Brown, although she might need a bit of paint on it. She's quite rusty. And a baler for little square bales. Right, let's have a look at what we've got. So, as you can see, this over here is the farmyard. We've got field 2, field 3, and field 36, which I'm pretty sure these are both grass. Being green, pretty obvious, but we will double check. Yeah, they're both grass fields. So, and I bet they're ready to, yes, they're ready to harvest. Field 2 is cultivated, so we need to get some crops in there. So the other thing with this series is we're going to start out with £0, and we're going to see what it takes to be a vintage / old tractor farmer and see if you can actually make money at it. So let's get jumped in. Considering the seeder is on the back of the Renault, I think the Renault will go and do the work. So we're going to leave this on a, well, we can't actually leave this on a worker, we've got no money. So we'll drive this to the field ready, and we'll take one of the Davids down to the grass field, and we'll start cutting some grass. Turning it into hay. Let's see if we can make some money to pay for our worker. Or will we have to drill this field ourselves? Who knows? Let's find out. So, what are we going to take? I think we'll take the 996. Of course, she's spec'd with 2 beacons because everyone needs a beacon on. So we'll pick this beautiful mower up, get the beacons on. Let's head down to... Let's start with a small grass field and see how much money we can make. Obviously, we've got no GPS on these tractors, so this is all going to be skill and talent cutting these and planting. Hopefully, we don't miss too much. Do love this map. Everything is very well done. The houses are all rendered nicely. All different bits in people's garages. Oh, and that's a point. This is the other farmyard we own on this map. So, we do have a silage pit here. So we will be filling this up with grass at some stage, but at the moment, every pound counts. We also have this old cow barn. Obviously, it's got no animals in it, because that would just be too easy if it did. And some more decorative bags. Oh, and a petrol can. That might come in handy. We've also got... what's this? I'm not sure what that is, but we have got this on the farm. We've got another diesel tank here. How much diesel has she got in it? Oh, she's empty. Typical. Another big storage shed. And some outside spacing. Can we get in here? Oh, we can. Oh, a little workshop for servicing with all our oils and jump starters in. Becoming handy with all these David Browns. Not the most reliablest thing, but we'll see. A nice little outdoor lean-to. And a caravan for the mother-in-law when she comes to stay. Keep her out the house, you know what I mean. Right, let's jump back in the David. And let's get mowing underway. Ooh. So, turn her on, lower her down, and let's get cutting. I will see you shortly, and let's see how long this takes us. don't know why it won't let me cut some parts of the grass. That's what I was just checking the settings. I keep trying to run down that side of the field, but it's literally only letting me cut within the boundary of the field. So I'm not 100% sure if this field... Well, see, it does include all the land, so it's very bizarre why it won't let me cut the headlands as such. I'm not sure on that one. I will have to give it a Google and see if I can figure it out, because it won't let me cut this back piece either. It'll only let me cut within the field, unless it's this modded mower, this vintage modded mower just hasn't got the software to do it. I'm not sure on it. I'll give it a Google and hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it. The 996 in this game is not too dissimilar to a 996 in real life. They both sound about the same. It pulls about the same and it changes gears about the same. They are actually quite a nice old tractor. Very rare to find one in this condition this day and age. All the ones I've seen, you usually got smashback windows, cabs rotten, and definitely aren't white anymore. So I think we're coming on to halfway now, cutting the field, which is excellent. I think after we've done this we will drop the seeder off the back of the Renault, and I think we'll do some tethering with the Renault and see what that's like to drive. It should be a lot more powerful than this, and probably will it'll breeze the little tether, because I think it's only a 2 metre tether. But get this last little bit cut and then we'll go find the Renault and we'll get the tether hooked up. Right, so we're getting to the end of grass cutting, the first field. Just get these last few bits, and then I might just have a quick wander around because I think I've missed quite a bit. Without the GPS, it's all skill and talent. Get this last strip cut, and then we'll go and have a look to see what we've missed. So I know there's a bit here. I think there's a bit at the other end of the field as well. Oh, a bit by the gate as well. These old David Browns quite quick at 19 mile an hour. Don't feel like it nowadays, but I tell you what, when you're on the road at 19 mile an hour in these, it's not a pleasant place to be. Not a lot of suspension, they chuck you everywhere. But there is one thing to be said, the seats are comfortable. So let's get this taken back to the yard and put in the shed. We'll grab the Renault and we'll get the tether on the back of the Renault and get it turned. Where did we put the tether? Behind the sprayer, I believe. Yep. The other thing we're going to be doing on this series is there will be no hire purchase or leasing, because back in the day there wouldn't have been a lot of that, so we will have to work for everything and buy everything outright, which most old farmers and old boys, that's all they would have ever done. Right, I'll go get the tether and I'll see you back in the field. So I've never personally driven a classic Renault tractor. I've been in one of the newer ones and they drive nicely, but this thing does look a right beast. The best thing about old tractors is gotta be the sound. You don't get that with today's AdBlue systems and catalytic converters, all of that. It restricts the noise of them. You can't beat a noisy old tractor. Right, I'll crack on and I'll get this finished. Looks like we are there, as long as I haven't missed too much. So let's give it a fair shakedown. And let's use the other David Brown for windrowing. And we've used all three classic tractors to cut the grass. Look at the smoke on these old girls. It's beautiful. It must have been amazing to farm back in the day. How could you not enjoy your job with tractors like this? Right, let's give this one. Ooh. I actually think the Renault sounds better. This one is more turbo noise. So let's grab this windrower and let's see how awkward it is to use. Doesn't feel like it's the most stablest thing to tow on the road, but we'll get her whipped around, get her in the field, and let's see what she's like. Yeah, I think the Renault definitely sounds better. Let's have a look. Never never used it before, so I have no idea. Sure, that's folded back. No, that is it. Just had to lower it. Right. Bit awkward to use, but we've got there. So now we know how to make it a windrow. Let's get this field all sorted. Right, I think we're about there. It's going to be a bit tricky, but we will get it all in the baler. So, we'll head to the farmyard and let's go pick a tractor to put on the baler. Starts first time every time, the old 996. Right, let's go get the baler. Let's see how many bales we get. I reckon there's probably about 88 bales in that field. So let's find out. Well, my guess of 80 bales is going to be blown out the water. This is going to be one fun picking up sesh. I honestly didn't think we had as many here. That small field on Chipping Norton map with the small baler only got, what was it, 48 bales? And we're already at 80 bales. So this field must be a lot better. So we'll carry on, but at the same time this is probably good. It means we can get some money and we can start seeding the other field. So I don't know if we're going to do wheat or canola. I feel like we could do wheat, get the straw bales, do chickens, or we make some good money and do canola. It is a bit of a catch-22, but then again, picking straw bales up, we will be forever, a bit like we're going to be forever on this one, picking bales up, but it's all part of the fun. So I'll crack on baling and I'll see you shortly. Little fun fact here, these were called idiot bales on the farm. And the reason is because anyone could pick them up. You didn't have to use machinery, and then you didn't have to train people, so they called it idiot bales because basically anyone could do it, and you didn't need a degree to pick these bales up. I think we'll aim for a mod to find a trailer that we can put behind this that will tip into, because I think that'd actually be quite handy, going by the rate these bales are coming out of here. But it is quite fun to watch them drop. So yeah, I think we're going to get around the 200. I'm going to try and get every last bit, even though we are carpet bombed with bales now. Look how fast they're coming out the back. Maybe we open this map up to multiplayer and we all have a quick session of see who can get the most bales on the trailer fastest. Through, get these last few bits, and then I think we're going to need a power. I think we'll get the Renault tractor on the trailer because it's quite quick on the road. We'll get all these stacked on that trailer. Well, we'll get as many as we can stacked on the trailer, and then we'll get the first sailing of this series. What are we guessing we're going to get from all these bales? So bear in mind they're only 200 litres, something like 200 litres each. So they're fairly small, so it's going to be 5 to 1,000 litres. About, what is it, 150 I bet this time of year, about 150 quid a 1,000 litres. So 200 bales. I don't know, I reckon, I would say we get 10 grand. Roughly. Right, get that bit by the gate and this far bit over here, and I think we'll be there. That gate's in a bit of an awkward place. Oh, it's a good job this isn't real life, because I would have ruined a lot of bales driving over them. Right, turn baler off, unload baler, watch them all pour out the back. Fold her up, pull her back behind, and let's go and get the Renault. That unruly bale went for a bit of a trip. So my plan in my head was to stack these neatly, but it failed after about the third bale. So at the moment we're just going to do damage control, see how many we can get on this trailer without it being too unruly, and we'll take it to a sell point and see what all this work is going to equate to. Should be a fair few quid in this. I did notice these aren't very big bales at all if you look at them. I think even the massive baler that comes standard with the game is 500 litres. These girls are only 78. So these are very small bales. But we'll get a load collected and then we'll see if we can retire off one trip. So guys, can you rate my stacking out of 10? I think this is a solid 10 out of 10. Oh, I don't think we'll get too many more on here. This trailer is a very peculiar trailer because those straps are very strange. But we'll keep stacking her on until we can't get any more on. Right, I think we will nip that to a sell point. So let's have a look at prices. So hey, yeah, it's not the best time of year to it, but we need the money, so let's have a look. 159. Let's head down there. Oh. So I've not really explored the map, so it'll be nice to get out and about on the map for a bit. Luckily we've taken the old Renault with us, so we should get there fairly quick as well. Let's head into town. I'll see you there. Oh. We've accidentally run over the local, but never mind. Oh, this is a steep hill for the old girl. Although she is pulling still, she's still chugging. So, while I'm thinking about it, if there's any mods you guys can suggest that are vintage or old, you know, 70s, 80s, 90s that you think will help us with this series, please let us know. Give it a comment below and we'll try and download them all and we can basically learn new machinery together. Hopefully it's a bit more successful than the Windrower. That thing is very unruly, but we got there in the end. Right, any guesses how much we're going to make? So there's 20,000 litres. I'm going to say about 2,000. Right, let's find out. Ooh, 3,820. Not a bad start. We should be able to start drilling. Get this back over to the yard. I think we're going to call it there for today's episode, guys. As always, thank you for watching. Any comments, comment below. If you think we're doing a good job, thumbs up. If you think we're doing a bad job, thumbs down. Thank you everyone for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you and goodbye.